Yeah, because I'm always talking about adoptions. Um, yeah, I'd like to explain it once again. So I'd like all the adoptions to be kind of for free, just the countries are giving something to each other, so cooperating. I mean, obviously, a child's life is something very expensive at one hand side. If it is a child's life somewhere in the United States of America or Australia or somewhere else, but as a matter of fact, a child life in Russia or in Brazil is a kind of price point of €0 or $0 because there are so many orphans and there are so many street children that you could get crazy. And this child life is somehow €0 or $0 price. So how about these countries which are overgrown with child abuse and children being orphans and children being totally neglected, are giving children for free, and instead of it, the countries, the rich countries, are maybe rebuilding these countries, the poor countries, and giving them something for free. For example, in Russia there is nothing like health insurance, and there are horrible dentist offices, and there are horrible roads, and the entire country is just the North Pole. It is so cold that you can just get killed because it's so very cold. How about you're creating a little bit of warmth in Russia, so it is possible to walk the streets without snow getting out of your ears in winter. So how about it is a country which is a little bit climatized somehow? And how about the Brazilian people maybe are getting some kind of Marshall Plan and some kind of emergency plan because they are not such a very great country, yes, in terms of economy. And how about somebody who's maybe getting a child from Georgia or Armenia are investing in this country, in the roads of this country, or in dentist offices and the schools of these countries, etc. So I'd like all the children worldwide to be having parents, because I'm very sure that if a child is here, the parents are also alive with this child, and it is just a matter of a website and television show and several clicks and several phone calls and just an appointment to get a child. So I think it is possible to connect the entire world, because we all need children, and there are so many adults which are crying their eyes out because they're childless or they lost a child. There are so many children who are orphans and are crying because they're having their parents. So I'd like all of them to be connected, and I'd love a huge television show to be created worldwide, so it connects in the entire continent. And for example, Oprah Winfrey is able to say, yeah, hey, there are so many street children in Africa who would like to get one child, because a lot of African Americans maybe they would love to have an additional child. Why isn't it possible that this problem of Africa is solved actually one by one individually? And how about people from I don't know, Paris or Iceland or Sweden or Switzerland are getting the street children from Brazil? Or how about Americans are getting children from Moscow or from Caucasus or from India, wherever from? So this world is having families and completed families, and not some orphans, etc. And I'd like this television show to be spread over the world, so every country is involved, because we're having so many orphans and so many children are hiding themselves because they lost their parents, or maybe they eloped their homes and they escaped from brutal parents or whatsoever, and they're hiding some